Hi everyone, welcome to the 6th edition. I think it's the sixth one, the sixth segment of the SIXiDES Show today. Joining me right now, next to me is Charles from KompacPlus. For those who don't know KompacPlus, right, basically KompacPlus is a tabletop material, and more lah. So I'm not going to say more. I'm going to let Charles introduce himself and more about their products. Welcome, Charles.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Thanks for having me.
No problem, our pleasure.
Like what Ashley has mentioned, what we do is that we specialize in the supply and installation of an interior servicing material, of which the thickness of it is essentially just only 6 mm.
6 mm.
So it's very thin. It's essentially a smart material. Although the thickness of it is only 6 mm, product itself is essentially from Italy. The whole idea of using compact panels is essentially to create the kind of very modern, sleek kind of a concept, minimalist kind of a lifestyle. Right.
So kind of give you all a kind of a visual guide, right? This is typically how we see a tabletop. There's certain thickness. This is made from wood itself. And whenever we do some kind of a design, right, it's a tabletop that has a substantial amount of thickness.
That's right.
And we perceive thickness as stability, integrity, being robust, and it can take impact and all that.
Right.
But the product from KompacPlus is, as he mentioned, 6 mm. So let's not wait any further. Let's understand. 6 mm is really how thin.
What we have over here, so this is actually the actual thickness of the material. So as we mentioned, the thickness of this material is basically only 6 mm.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very thin. All this while we have this perception that something that is durable, it must be hard, it must be of a certain thickness. But however, what we have over here is that this is actually a very innovative material whereby it's only 6 mm, but however, it still gives you the same performance. It's very hardy, it's very durable, it's not easily breakable.
I'm not a small size guy, but seriously, there's no way to bend this.
Right.
It looks like it's an A4 piece of paper, but really at 6 mm thick, there's hardly any bend whatsoever. Right. And I know this product for quite some time. Last time, if I'm not wrong, I was told that, the paper steamboat.
Right.
The paper steamboat paper that is coated with this layer of resin. This product is somewhat similar to that.
Yeah.
It comes from that family.
It essentially comes from that family. So product itself is basically paper-based.
Yeah.
But however, of course, the kind of paper that's actually used is essentially not those kind of like normal paper that we use in offices and all that, but essentially paper that has actually undergone processing and all that, therefore giving it the hardiness, the so-called like capabilities, the properties of the product.
Another thing that I always do with this product when I came upon this product, right, is to test its durability and its so-called robustness, right? And so KompacPlus actually has a sample kit, right, where they encourage the users or the people who come and visit the fair, right, to take this metal ball that I know that's about 1 kilo. This is a 1 kilo metal ball, so it's not light. And they actually encourage us to take the ball up a certain height. In this case, it's about 35 cm, I think. Yeah, 35 cm, right? And I'm going to drop. So this ball isn't exactly round and smooth. So if you look closer, right, you can see that there are ridges. And when it comes to things that with ridges, if you drop into it, right, this sharp part normally will cause a dent.
That's right.
Right? But KompacPlus is 100% confident that no marking would be seen once we drop this onto the tabletop. So I'm going to make some noise now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's remove this. And as you can see, there's no special effect. This is 100% smooth, still smooth. No dents whatsoever. So I think when we be talking, and I always say that there is a bias to how people perceive tabletop. Traditionally, tabletop should be thicker. And traditionally, people are seeing tabletops like made of materials like, for example, stone, like your quartz, your sintered stone and all that.
Right.
And then now you have this that's not only thin and it's essentially made from a processed paper.
Right.
Do you face that bias in any way?
There will be this group of clients who still have the perception that for countertop materials, essentially they has to go with stone-based kind of a material. and it must be of a certain thickness in order for it to be durable, in order for it to be able to actually withstand like so-called like the long-term usage. But essentially, what I would say is that modern lifestyle essentially has changed over time. And essentially, I think in Singapore, we are living in a very small country. Places is actually getting smaller and smaller. Whatever that you actually have at your place, you try to minimize the usage of like so-called like bulky products, heavy items and all that. So therefore, actually this material itself, because being only 6 mm, so therefore it helps you to so-called like, make the space a little bit more compact, less cluttered. It looks neat. And on top of that, one of the property of this material is that it's essentially non-porous. So therefore, each time after usage, all you need to do is that in terms of maintenance, you just need to use a wet cloth, dishwashing liquid, soap water,
Wipe off.
That part of it essentially helps you to keep it very easily maintained. Therefore, the rest of your time, you can actually spend it, resting and all that. You do not have to, get yourself like too worried. Oh, how do I go about like maintaining it? Do I have to wax it? So on and so forth.
When it comes to stone, like marble or even granite, right? There's this element of, we call it a bit 小气 lah, because natural materials are porous. And to a certain extent, when let's say you're cooking with things like, let's say, red wine or curry, turmeric powder, sometimes if you don't clean it off immediately, the stain may permeate through.
That's right.
And that's something that KompacPlus, you don't have that problem.
That's right.
Yeah. And also another thing, as I just mentioned, when I did the drop test, right, if you can try to visualize, imagine I'm dealing with a piece of marble, I drop at that height, right? 它没有破 also will have a dent, also will have a chip off.
That's right.
Right? So this thing basically addresses those bias, because what are you really looking for when it comes to tabletop, right? And counter surfaces is that you want the aesthetics, and you also at the same time, at the end of the day, it has to meet all this kind of resistant tests.
That's right.
Which is like impact resistance, water resistance, stain resistance.
Exactly.
Is it hygienic?
The material itself is basically antimicrobial. So meaning to say, essentially, so long as the surfaces is actually free from dust and all that, technically you can actually do your food preparations like on the surface. So say for example, sometimes you may want to create maybe like doughs for your bread, etc. Technically you can, of course, so long as the surface is actually you keep it free from dust and all that.
So generally you still have to treat it, wipe it clean first before you do any kneading of your dough and all that. But by and large, it is non-porous. So therefore the bacteria will not fester and grow and germinate.
Right.
So that's what a zero porosity product will do lah.
Exactly.
Okay, if we are going to be talking about a actual apple-to-apple comparison to stones and all that, then we need to talk about designs and patterns.
Right.
For KompacPlus, what are your ranges of patterns on your surface? Like I see here, this one looks like some kind of a brown limestone kind of finish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
any others?
In terms of the color collection itself, so of course we have like the one that you mentioned, which is actually of a limestone kind of finishing, but essentially to cater for the different designs, different concepts that homeowners may want. So besides having the stone range kind of a series, what we have over here is that we also have the wood grain choices of collection. So essentially catering for your Scandinavian kind of a concept. Alright. Stones ones, of course, they cater for your raw, industrial, rustic kind of a theme. Similarly, we also have the plain solid colors also. All in all, we have about 36 colors in our collection.
Wow, 36 colors.
Yeah, by and large, it should be sufficient to actually cater for different themes and different concepts.
The first time I knew about KompacPlus, right, was I saw a picture of it in a home and decor magazine. And it was a white color kitchen cabinet. Top hung and bottom are white, glossy white. And then on the tabletop and the backsplash, right, was actually this shade of wood. And suddenly the wood just jumped out, right? And it was in a kitchen cabinet right smack in the middle, which is the countertop as well as the backsplash.
Right.
And that really caught my eyes because in my recollection of how kitchen cabinet, I've never imagined that we could have like a wood grain finish on the countertop.
Right.
And then that drew my attention, firstly for its uniqueness, then second questions arise.
Right.
Like, wood can put on a countertop one man. Isn't wood porous? Isn't wood like chopping board, you split over time? But this is not. Then over time I discovered that this material is really tough, it's water and impact resistant. And wood was the first series that y'all came out.
Exactly.
Then later y'all came out with the stone series.
To cater for different concepts. So
Yeah.
that's later on we came out with the stone series, and subsequently for clients who may actually want to have something that is actually a bit more clean, not too much of a patterns and all that. So that is where subsequently we also have the plain colors to cater for this group of clients as well.
Nice. And does it have the anti-fingerprint thingy? Because plain colors, right, usually, especially you take the darker color,
Right.
would it have like the anti-fingerprints?
All the collections, all this one, we all know that the plain colors are the ones that's a little bit more sensitive to, for example, fingerprints, dust and all that. So for that, we also came out with a so-called like new series of collections to cater for this group of clients. If let's say the kitchen or any other areas whereby the usage is a little bit more heavy, whereby fingerprints and all that, they are a little bit more sensitive. So there will be this group of colors that is actually catered for this group of clients whereby it has this anti-fingerprints properties. Yeah.
Let's talk about the local situation. The local situation, I'm sure the designers are loving it, but are homeowners buying it? You guys have been around for a substantial amount of times, clearly, right? But what do you think is the demographic? For every 10 cases of people who want to do kitchen cabinet, how many % of market share do you guys have?
I would say that essentially over time we have definitely increased the number of people who have in a way like accepted like this material. But of course, actually yourself, you have been in the industry for so many years. So in terms of the countertop materials, there is at this moment, to be frank,
Many options.
I wouldn't say that actually compact panels itself is, like among all the materials, is the best. But I would put it in such a way whereby each of the material has its advantages and disadvantages. I think at this moment we probably have about 30%.
Wow.
We are happy for now, but of course if we can get, then there will be even that we can get more, it will be even better.
The reality is that when we are looking into smart solutions, synthetic materials will definitely come into play. I mean, synthetic materials that people do not resist, then you need to have all these like push factors or pull factors. The right pull factors, like I think you correctly mentioned that there are or rather the microbial features. You have a wide range of colors to choose from. So if let's say you do have a bias and you do still prefer the stone finish, but you don't want to deal with the porosity of stone.
Right.
You have a selection of the stone series that can kind of address that. You mentioned also that in small spaces, the design proportion is very important.
Exactly.
And so every inch counts. And when you have a product that's 6 mm thick, right, that itself is, it addresses it from a proportional sense. In that sense, right, to appreciate it fully, you sometimes have to, maybe have conversations, not just with the KompacPlus team, but also with the designers who kind of can make sense of that proportion, the need for that proportion in your interior space.
Exactly.
And here in this event, in the Smart Home Tech Show, right, especially in our booth, right, we've got like 4 verified designers who are versed not just in sustainability, smart and all that, but they have been using KompacPlus for at least a decade. Right? And there are many case samples. So speaking of case samples or in case studies, right, is there any particular story or case study that you have come across that you would like to share to our audience? Like any anecdote or any unique case studies?
Of course, we have feedback from very nice homeowners who have actually used our material. So they mentioned that prior to that, they have actually not come across the product before, the material. After using it, so they are so pleased with the outcome in terms of the outlook of it, in terms of the maintenance of it. As such, after they have actually stayed there for probably maybe more than 5 years, after which when they actually move on to
another
place,
property,
they came back to us and say that because they have actually used it before, it's proven that it's something that is durable. and therefore, without second thoughts, the next place that they are getting, first material that they thought of for their countertop is KompacPlus.
Nice.
So
that means you are recurring, and it also means that if it was an experiment the first time for that homeowner, now it's a validation. The second one is a validation. I do have an anecdote to share, and in fact, it was something that happened quite some time ago when after I know about your products, right, I actually did some videos of your product. Besides the drop test, right, I did things like cooking tests. I took the whole panel, right, put it into a pot of boiling water, and let it run for like 10-12 minutes, right, and see whether there's any peeling. Because there is a surface treatment, and then there is the core material. I want to know whether that will peel. Another thing I did was actually in consideration to real usage, right, is that sometimes people have this tabletop on the altar.
Right.
And altar, right, there are people who kind of burn incense and the incense will drop.
Right.
Or they light the incense, they put it at the side, telephone ring, they forgot about it, the incense actually burn. I did an experiment. That experiment, actually the whole thing burned through. I was able to use water and wipe off.
Right.
There was no stain. So it really passed the test. Not that I'm suggesting you guys do it, but I'm saying this because when we are talking about a smart product, right, why is it smart? Is that the product, right, itself, right, is also safe to use. And especially when it comes to home, right, it's precious. You can buy home insurance, but you should also spec products that can deter this kind of incidences from happening. And with that, right, that comes to the end of this segment. Thank you so much, Charles, for joining us. And we really had a good time understanding more about KompacPlus and its features.
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.